I do not know any strategy which involves taking down a troll by using an abused woman in sexual positions and reenacting her abuse. That video where Callie is you and her are in a father-daughter play role, that first video, right? She's on her knees, she's in a submissive pose, she's undoing your flies. She actually appears to be pulling back your pants, Shaun. That is problematic for a lot of people because it's everything that you are opposed to.
Hi, Daddy. Not talking today, Daddy. Oh, I like being a good girl.
So the theory was that that first video was actually a legit video of you and her engaged in a sex act, which had been leaked. And so the entire prank video was constructed to cover up that first one. What do you say to that?
Yeah, there's that theory, and there's a theory that the photos were found, and then we constructed all this.
Right.
Okay, so here's what I say about this. For 5 years, I was trafficking ecstasy, and the authorities were trying to catch me, and I eluded them. They only caught me when I was in retirement. Anything that was done in my house that ended up online would not be online without me knowing it and without me having a strategy for it.
I mean, you say that, and I understand you had a strategy for it, but coming from where I'm coming from, I do not know any strategy which involves taking down a troll by using an abused woman in sexual positions and reenacting her abuse.
And I agree, that does sound diabolical, and I take full responsibility for it. I don't want any of this blame to go on Callie. All the blame should go on me.
There is extremely graphic material on there. I don't need to tell you, which some people claim was taken in your flat, of her, engaged in sort of, masturbation, really, frankly. And people say that was taken on your sofa and that you videoed that.
I took some of the photos and she had friends over who took some of the content as well.
I mean, it sounds mad, don't you?
Yes.
The errors of judgment that you've displayed throughout this is like astonishing to me. Like, I saw those photos, right? And of her where she's bending over, right? This is obscene. This is not okay that in your position, you are doing stuff like this. I have to be straight with you, Shaun. You go into schools, you talk to people about these things. And again, that setup was really problematic for people. I think one of the problems is that, again, it's anybody who is dismissive about it, they have to take account what this actually means. No matter how strong or hard Callie may come over as being, we cannot forget that she has been prostituted, raped, beaten, she's autistic. This has all the hallmarks of everything of somebody being very vulnerable, extremely vulnerable.
Well, I've had a lot of people email me and say that they were so happy to see Callie go from the traumatized situation and the look of, shock and abuse that she had on her the first time I ever interviewed her. People are saying that they're happy that she's in a safe place now and that she's laughing and she's got a smile on her face and she seems to look much healthier.
Callie tried to kill herself at my place last night. I haven't slept, been worried sick, and I was in shock. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
I mean, I presume you've no plans to take down the prank video.
The problem with taking down the prank video now is it just remains, the actual leaked footage remains on the Trolls channel. So people will just see that. Because it's convincing, they'll think that's true. Whereas in the prank video, we show how we fabricated all those props and we completely staged those scenes. So by taking the prank video down now, we would be opening ourselves up for liability, I believe, whereby there's nothing out there that shows the construction of those videos.
The one video that didn't show the construction of, obviously, was when Callie was on her knees.
I'm not making excuses for what I did in my role in this, but perhaps it will be a mitigating circumstances from the perspective of the people who've said that I took advantage of a trafficked vulnerable person reenacting this and it made them relive it and it probably traumatized that person. I completely agree with that. Shouldn't have done it, and they are 100% right about that.
So, was it right that you slept with Callie the first day that you interviewed her and then got her into bed within like 2 hours? Is that right? Because he's supposed to be there helping me. Yeah, he's not supposed to be trying to get into my pants.
Have I ever asked you to dress up in anything inappropriate or infantile?
No.
Have I ever asked you to say those words you said on that video?
No.
Have I ever asked you to do drugs?
No.
Have I ever trafficked you?
No.
Okay, so...
You kept money safe for me because I asked you to, but you haven't, no.
What else have the trolls accused me of doing with you? Can you remember anything?
Well, come on, it's my memory. It don't work like that, does it? I'll come back to you tomorrow with the answer.